It's open. It worked. Welcome to Bex Checks. Oh wait, it's not even Bex Checks. Welcome to Bex Plays. I'm Bex, and today we're playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Which, I think I knew this was a thing, but I didn't know that it was free, and I didn't know that I could do it. Like, I didn't think it was going to open on my computer, because Steam very clearly told me that it's not going to. Why does it say continue when I don't have a game? Okay, what should my name be?
Chef Beth.
Chef Bex?
I said Beth.
Chef Beth?
Yeah.
With 2 F's?
Yeah.
Chef Beth. Okay. Thanks, Sweet Pea. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now! Your first day of culinary school is in no time. Wait. Is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School. What? University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Sorry, I thought there was a bug on my desk. There's not. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Should I play this the way that I would actually be, or should I play it like somebody else? What do you think?
Like you were Eeyore.
Like Eeyore?
Yeah.
Okay. WWED. What would Eeyore do? So Eeyore would probably daydream a bit. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. I don't think you probably do a lot of cooking on the first day. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. That's about right. For me and Eeyore. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. That's very me and very Eeyore. Mmm, delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. What? Yikes! You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. That's extremely important in a kitchen, I bet, because everybody's really smelly and sweaty. Standing in the quad. Why do they call it that? Sweet Pea?
Yeah.
Why do they call it the quad?
It's usually 4 buildings.
Okay. You gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Miriam? Oh, hey, girl. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Sounds about right. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of your lives? Lives? Am I multiple people? Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. Classic Miriam. Raised by a master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box. What? It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. She saved you once from a freak quicksand accident, and that's all you needed to know that she's a loving, caring person? I'm sure there are a lot of assholes who would probably bother to rescue someone out of a chef who's drowning in quicksand. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters. What? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3 days? I'm beginning to think that there's something bad going on here. A sweet girl, Miriam, has always has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. I feel like I could definitely bite into a mannequin. Am I wrong? Is it stronger than that? What is it? Are they not hollow? Or are they full? It's hard to see Miriam like this and, frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who's enrolled at this school. Ooh. Sure, certainly not more than I, Chef Beth. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, maybe, but you'll be fine. Wait. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harlan, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born. An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile. You both sigh thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. What the fuck? Hey! It's Ashley. That's the craziest spelling of Ashley I've ever seen.
How is it?
Aeshleigh.
I hate Leig.
Ashley. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but sorry. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. I guess that means she can also get me. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Whoa, fucking crazy. You leave Chef Beth's shins alone. That was at me? They are perfectly normal shins. That's true. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. It is! You know for a fact, it's actually Ashley. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. It's intentional. That's her chosen name. That's so annoying. If she was born Ashley and changed it to the more obnoxious one, that's like insane. That's insane behavior. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, fun word, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. King behavior. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working on his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Where's this man? Ahem, Van! You rang. Incredible! I love this guy. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Oh yeah, look at this man. This man is not capable of a normal relationship with anyone. Honestly, neither is she. But this man, like, look at his hair. So this like overall thing that kind of turns into a suit little thing, but then it just goes around his neck like, it's incredible. And the star hair, I just like, I love this man. Anyway, so their devious relationship. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would even allow people like you to attend this school. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Oh, Van, he's more of a dick than I thought he was. With the first day of school, I thought he was going to be like Kronk. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Pop? Oopsie! I think it's broken! He reaches forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you. Why did he say that? I don't know why I can't stop laughing at that. Why did he say I love you?
I knew you looked like I knew you'd like it. I'm glad I was right.
Why did he say I love you? It's so good. Like, it's so good. I really wasn't expecting that. Oh, I'm just sobbing. Oh, that was good. My name is Bob. I can't with this kid. Okay, look at him. He's so stupid. Why is he here? Why does he love me? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this? Wait, could someone like this also be a student at this school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Chef Bev. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Miriam, I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. What's the implication there? That, like, a college student would find a child attractive? That's a little weird. Colonel? Sir? You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable! Oh, Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor of CEO of USC. Wait, no, UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! A sharp departure from, like, 5 minutes ago, our whole opinion about this place. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. That makes sense. That's science. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. What the fuck is happening? I'm chilly! Someone close the window! And then he walks in. Oh shit, it's the Colonel. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. What? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please, what does he sound like? Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. It sure is. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Do you think it's like this or like this? Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. A what? Oh, I guess well, is there something specific about a Kentucky fryer that's different than other fryers? Please, use my handkerchief. Is that how handkerchief's spelled?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you? And how sweaty you look? Oh, you're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? Do I take the handkerchief or refuse the handkerchief? Oh, right, I'm playing as Eeyore, right? Well, Eeyore would refuse the handkerchief?
He would begrudgingly take it.
He'd take it, okay. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief. Handkerchief! Why can't I say that word? It's when I'm reading it, it looks like handkerchief. 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 It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has its natural scent. It has its natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Gross. Is it used? Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and sets some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary school academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary's legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle! You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. And then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Student, ew, why is his hands like that? Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man, and are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. He's like a little robot man. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he was already in the classroom. He lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. What? Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. That's probably true. You should be taking better care of yourself. Also probably true. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Rubber ball. You reach beneath your apron and return with a rubber ball in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide and he locks onto it. You toss the ball and he bounds after it, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of the culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Chef Beth, there's still a seat here. Miriam, oh, it seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. 2 good options. Fuck. Eeyore would probably sit with Miriam, I think.
Yeah.
I think I would, if Miriam and I are best buds, I think she would totally understand if I sat with Colonel Sanders. But I don't think that Eeyore has the balls. I have a feeling that Colonel Sanders is gonna seek me out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play that card. I'm gonna take that bet. I'm gonna make that bet that he's gonna come. I think he wants me, and he's going to stop at nothing to get me. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through class. Oh, Miriam, girl, right back at you. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders. He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say. But now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz. Yay! A quiz about me! I love Pop! He's so stupid, and why are you here? This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for your life in culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes a question number 1. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get through this. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how different is it to wash... Wait, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. Yep. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. Night vision goggles, a slam dunk. Feather? Sure. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comical oversized fork. That's the spork? The spork or the comically oversized fork? Spork. Great. That's right. Does he just say that's right no matter what I say? What food is best? I forgot what his voice is now. What food is best for a broken heart? He's kind of like a loose Sean Connery. Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. That's not very Colonel Sanders. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. Well, I guess that one. That's probably what Eeyore would pick. That's wrong! Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yes. That's wrong! He is nothing but the best! Your total score is 3 out of 5. Shit! Alright, I think that's a pass, right? That's passing.
Sure. 60.
It's no perfect score, but at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. So many announcements. Time for lunch! Yay! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. This is a great time to tell a really quick story about. One time, I had to shoot this promo video for 3 days in this weird resort in Georgia where the guy who owned the property before had gone to France and loved France so much he came back and had his whole farm rebuilt to look like Normandy, France. And it looks like Normandy, France. And you get up there, it's right next to this college in Georgia, and it's now owned by the guy who owns Chick-fil-A. So while staying there was a cafeteria there that you could eat Chick-fil-A 24/7. And I mean literally 24/7. If you walked into this cafeteria, you could just eat any Chick-fil-A item you wanted. They just have it. You could just go and get it. And it's free because you're staying at the resort. Is that real? Did I make that up? Was that a dream? Somewhere out there, there's footage of it. My friend Tommy was there. He can vouch for it. Tommy, you're the only one watching this video. Comment in there. Tell them it's true. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and it tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells so good. Crazy good, I think is what she said. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers, yay, Colonel, yay. But shh. Lunch! She said shh. God damn it, Pop. Shut the fuck up! In honor of our new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. I almost got there. I almost had the accent there. That must be the smell I smelled! Indeed. That smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he was very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Aw, that is kind of what fried chicken does. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing the secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Ooh, why didn't he give us his little recipe? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. Nice. That's my girl. That's what I would do. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces. This is an empty class. This is an empty cafeteria. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. Why is bucket in quotes? Is it not really a bucket? Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transport you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate in this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. Swim? Swim towards the light?
What's my other option?
Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. It's really more of an eye to me. That looks like an eyeball, a space ball, a space eye. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Chef Beff now. There is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over! Oh no!
You just died?
I died! Try again. I didn't realize you could die in this game.
I also didn't realize you could die in this game.
How long am I going to be doing this for? You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. And you... savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? Real. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Yes, you do. You approach Colonel Sanders. Yes, do it. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He's not smiling, he looks... I don't know what to call that. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Oh, there's his little smile. Oh my god. He is... I am pretty firmly a lesbian, but this man is not my type at all. Like that... Look at his mustache. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Why does he have a fucking cane? That's weird, right? That's weird that he has... Well, maybe that's offensive. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Is that what they say about secrets? You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. What? Show it to me. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. Why? I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. This guy, truth be told, Colonel sounds a lot like me when I moved to LA. Maybe I probably wouldn't have said this out loud, but I might have thought it. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Okay, so your choices are neg him to show your own strength. That would be what I'd do. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. So I think obviously Eeyore would be modest and thoughtful. I really do want to nag him. I think that maybe I'll fail. If I do, let's be modest and thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. This is making me so hungry. Now you've got his attention. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Chef Bev. I'm sure you'll be a big success. You know, we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Does it? You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place! It's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it? Real, Miriam. You're not going to blow anything. Well, Colonel definitely wants somebody to blow something. Accept many kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair down. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control herself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Sure. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner! Beep, boop. Aw, she should pick Pop Pop. He's funnier. Oh, my 2 potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick 4. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but I'm gonna pick Pop Pop. I don't even give a shit. It's Pop. Yeah, Pop! Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef! He He holds a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. I love you, Pop. I love you so much. It's disconcerting. It's just disconcerting. But Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your cooking classwork. Oh, God. All right, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish, divvy it up. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. Real. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner? Well, chicken, right? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I think he'll like that one the most. I want to do that. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was looking. Oh, he shot little hearts out. I think that's good. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. That was terrible. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. He's really, I don't want to say, he looks a little concerning to me, if I'm being honest. If this kid was dressed like this, I would be really weirded out as to why he's going for like this, like, kind of 1950s, kind of antebellum, kind of weirdly, I don't know if it's Southern even. It's just weird. He looks like he's supposed to be, he looks like a fuckable colonel. Yeah. In the Civil War. Yeah. He looks like a Civil War soldier who's kind of fuckable. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does anyone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man! Did someone call for me? Ugh, no, geez, Van. Why, while I'm over here crushing Chef Beth's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tossed up into boiling water and turns into attention just to you and your friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Chef Beth was struggling, so I offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could, like, also teach you a thing or two about, like, fancy food. Maybe one day, like, you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick? It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Fucking Miriam's not gonna help me! I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format. Okay. You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A business respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Chef Beth as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Chef Beth's natural talent or their loyalty. Aww. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. It genuinely did. Thanks, bud. I'm gonna eat this vegan sandwich because this game's making me hungry. Oh God.
Eating a vegan sandwich during eating about chicken.
I'm gonna eat a vegan sandwich during this chicken game. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled tomatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture. I'm sorry, I misinterpreted that crush. With plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I've done that. I've scored films and not really even known what I just did. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat. Out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Okay, chill out, game. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. Game, chill out. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Granny should have nothing to do with this sexual debauchery. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for this small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping spork full up when you see Ashley with her sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders, and then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by his revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook some things with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Chef Beth. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes face? I know. Look, I understand. I understand that he's not funny. But for some reason, that's why he keeps getting me so good. I forget that he's there. He says it like, can I ask potatoes face? God damn it, Pop. Oh my God. Pop, please. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. What? The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes it. Swipes a bite of a signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned into the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. What? Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain just for a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here! Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Ew, no. What? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. I disagree. That is flat out gorgeous. I would lay on that quad and look up at the stars. That's beautiful. Colonel Sanders. Oh my god. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why... Nope. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring and sexy. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. The other day, and every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you shut up! I'm the one here to say I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster is here to fight... A what? The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. How dare you threaten me as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster! See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! Oh shit, I'm really bad at this. Attack! Cook with love! Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real! That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. Wait, spit, hot, grab, oh, they them pronouns? I should probably defend now. I'm gonna defend. You decide to defend. Which defense was used? Trepidation. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay. Spork Monster focuses his match mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. Oh, Jesus. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack! You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love! Cook with love does down damage! Spork Monster is no quitter. Popped up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack again. Spork Monster uses Utilitenso. You take 2 damage from the attack. Fuck! If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Shit! Attack! You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love! Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the left of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Fuck yeah, Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare the beast? Yeah, that's what Eeyore would do. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. That's real. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. He's going to. I think he's definitely going to. He's probably going to come back. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eye open, darkness overtakes you. Oh shit, the image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh, that's nice. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter and the spork monster, she launches into a story. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be like Pop. You like Pop? Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student who ever attended University of Cooking School Academy of Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing definitely is not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients is? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passions for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant, and said it was a powder created from some super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. You think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here? Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, and so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals, and I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel's secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough, cough. Please, I would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. I'm not gonna tell her. Should I tell her?
I wouldn't.
Make up a fake ingredient. I don't know how about... It was the Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow! Her eyes light up and... It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school on a horse! Eeyore would stand back and admire him majestically, his majestic glory, but shouldn't I run to him? Surely he'll sweep you up into the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, my Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprise the horse and it runners up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Whoa, Chef Pep, I hear delivery message, not this guy. It's important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the whole world could end, so now it's serious. I could be trapped in a realm. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. And that name is, but before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Yeah, I don't really care what he had to say anyway. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you, of course. He roused you back to life with a satchel of sacred spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Gross. Leaning for a kiss? Yeah. Whoa. You've known him for a day. Are you really sure? I guess you must be. You put your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss, but he turns his face and awkwardly kisses his ear. Oh my God. It's awful. You can feel him shudder. Too soon. You clearly mistook his compassion for love. Your soul crawls inside of itself and you instantly die of embarrassment. Shit!
You done again?
Yeah. Well, I think join me next time, for the exciting second attempt at this crazy game, because I've been going for a while now, and frankly, I don't think I can do anymore. But I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna recuperate. I'm going to finish this vegan sandwich and find the courage to win Colonel's heart. I can't believe I said that.